Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Mia Games Tycoon 2 Legendary Difficulty Let's Play episode 26. And we're going to be making a skill game next, as evidenced by the fact that I'm upgrading my skill engine. Just released Dragon Fantasy 5. So let's get this engine done. Let's get this skill game made. Doing some commission work in my other rooms, did a game report here. I think we can do one commission work here probably while we wait for that engine to be done. Okay, we have remasters are now available. We have a new main processing chip for consoles, and we have survival games that we can now make. So let's research survival here, get that done, and then we'll do the chip. My console team is still working on cost optimizations for the Luchera 1. And as I scroll through here, I'm just looking at the sales numbers for these games that I'm distributing myself. And then it's nice even bars. So what I mean by that is sometimes you'll see a very low week, and then the next week is very high. What happens in that case is we didn't have enough stock, right? Because we're self-producing now. So if you see a really low bar and then a high bar, you know you need more production rooms. So we don't see that. So we're good. And these ones here are the ones that I didn't publish. These older ones. Backup development team is not currently doing anything, so they can do a free update for Dragon Fantasy 5. Console is still selling pretty well. Like I said, when we get these last couple of cost optimizations to go through, that'll really help a lot. And automation there. And develop a game. Sequel. Alien Invasion 6. Let's do it. Pretty sure this is going to be a size A game. Let's just go ahead and select that now. We do have a skill license. That's my last use of that license. But hey, we get one last use out of it. Multi-platform, PC, Nintendo, Tapple, and of course, Luchera 1. What is out there for dev kits? The Macintosh is going to replace the Tapple 2 here soon. But for now, we're going to keep doing the Tapple 2 while we have the option. Turn on all the languages. All the sliders look pretty good to me. Turn on everything here. We got rewind function. Actually, we only need to cut one thing. We only need to cut one thing if we want to make this size B+. I mean, I could cut password saves. That's a no-brainer since we have save games. So yeah, we're going to go B+ here. Save quite a bit of money, but, you know, the game might not be quite as good. I do with the skill engine. Got 50 hype right out of the gate. All right, so let's get the high quality sounds rolling. QA and graphics are currently working on commission work, so once those are done, we'll switch those over. Let's market this. I think the hardest part, or the worst part, of self-publishing is having to do the marketing yourself. Everything else is pretty easy to manage. The marketing can be a pain. All right, so graphics. Let's also work on that. I don't know what it is with the commission work that's done in the QA room for whatever reason. It takes a long time. All right, Horror Wizard 6 is off the market. Very profitable. Puzzler of the Dragon 7 is not going to be very profitable. Yeah, this game's going to be done. I'm still going to be working on this commission work. So it's not really going to be done. I shouldn't say done. It's going to be releasable because I'm not going to actually release it until the QA stuff is done. I don't know why QA room commissions seem to take so long. I don't know if it's a bug, if it's an intended feature. I don't know why it would be an intended feature. You know what I mean? Like, why would QA commissions take longer? They do. They most definitely do. All right, so we're going to upgrade our jump engine, which is for platformers, because I think I want to make a platformer soon. Looks like my research team is currently freed up. And they got a couple hardware things to grab here. We got the CPU. We got the graphics card. So let's get those. We're not on automation here, right? No, we don't want to be on automation. Pre-release for the press. All right, so 70 to 90, but there's bugs. QA still needs to do a bunch of stuff. I am not worried about that estimate. It will end up being much better. Graphics was still working as well. So I am going to go ahead and overhype this. And maybe it's a waste of $200,000. That seems to be the case a lot of the time. Like that time, what if I hit like 1 out of 5? It's supposed to be 50-50 chance. I'm pretty sure. We're close to it. All right, Dragon Fantasy 5. We can do a demo for this. It's a 95 hype, but it'd be nice to get it back to 100. And you can see when my console sales went up again, when another one of those cost optimizations went through, right? All right, so, all right. Oh, it's still only 70 to 90, even after the QA work. Now, to be fair, it was a B plus size game. Maybe I should have went with the size A. So we'll make it a little cheaper since it's a smaller game. First star in rewind function. 92%. That's a pretty good game. We're obviously satisfied with that. All right, so backup development team, commission work, and develop a game sequel. Duel of the Wizards 3, or let's do Loan in the Barbarian. And this is going to be size A. I'm almost positive. We do not have a platform-centric license. Let's change that. That's fairly expensive, but 3 games at 4 stars isn't bad. We're going to roll with it. And platform and our jump engine, of course, that we just upgraded. I want to make this exclusive for Luchera 1. Soon. I feel like we're getting close to having enough units sold of this that we can make. But you know what? Screw it. We're making this an exclusive. Luchera 1. Let's go. Is this a mistake? Probably. I'm tempted to move this technical bar up even further. Yeah. Actually, let's go with that. Try that. All right. 27 to 30. Yeah, definitely size A. I am not cutting 7 features. All right. This game, I feel like, is going to be 98% review score or better. I mean, hopefully better, but I'd be okay with a 98%. But maybe not. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. And of course, let's market this up. Get it up to 80 hype with the TV spot. Okay, customer support. We can cancel that. We can switch back to gaining new fans. Fans are very important, especially once you get to the part of the game where there's consoles. Because fans reliably will buy your console. All right, so we got a new controller. We got new cases. It's fine. Pretty soon we'll be able to revise this one up to tech level 3 as well. I'm pretty sure we mostly have full tech level 3. Actually, this might have been the last thing we needed for full tech level 3. But I think I'm going to get a handheld out first. And then we can look at revising that up after that. So yeah, Puzzler of the Dragon 7 off the market. It just sold really poorly. And it cost a lot to make. I mean, not really poorly, just... It's fine. It is what it is. I'm over it. Continue development. All right. Let's get a demo out for this. Beta demo and a pre-release for the press. And then perhaps we will overhype. Large booth. Let's go. Share Hockey could use some hype. Yeah, we've only had one successful overhype. I mean, you can see In Park Baseball 2 could use some hype, and Alien Boxing 2. And Luchera 1 could use some hype. And almost 4,000 new fans is always a good thing. New Game Plus we can add now as well. Do we want to overhype this? It is 80 to 100, as predicted. I'm going to overhype it. Hopefully this becomes a big system seller, and it might. It might. It might not. And overhype might not go through, right? That's always a possibility as well. Hey, look at that, it went through. All right, so, I mean, I'm probably going to lose money off this game since it's an exclusive, right? So that kind of puts a ceiling on how many units it can sell. But I think it'll be fine. That's a $25 game. 25, I said. 25, I said. All right, second star and rewind function. I could have waited until I had researched New Game Plus. 97%. So yeah, controls, even with the extra points I put in controls, still hurt. Still hurt. And that's okay. All right, so I do not have a plan for what type of game I'm making next. Survival, I guess. Kind of makes sense. Something new. So let's develop a new engine. Let's make an engine specifically for survival. Why not, right? Well, because it's a waste, possibly a waste of $300,000 is why. is why not, but survival engine. Yeah. All right, and what could you use a demo? Alien Boxing 2 could go for a demo. Let's do some game reports. We got 2 we got to get through, just the ones for today. Oh, did not mean to pick up your desk there, sound artist. I apologize. 1 commission work here, 2 commission works here. All right. Shouldn't take too long to make this engine. +2 hype from that demo. Totally worth 30K the cost to put that demo out. Oh, well, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. All right, so develop a game. Do I want to make a spin-off of something for a survival game? Zombie Hordes. Does have some IP value, right? It's a simulation action, so let's turn it into a survival action. I'm going to assume survival and action works well together. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? For survival and action to work well together. And we'll call this Zombie Hordes Survival. Simple and to the point. I doubt there's any licenses out there that are good for survival because it's so new. But there might be. Oh, there's one that survival is bad. But there is not. There's a lot of licenses out there, though. I mean, we can go without a license. Don't get me wrong. You don't need a license. It's nice to have a license. You don't need it. PC, Nintendo, Apple, B+ right now. We'll see if it ends up being size A. All right, these are not right. 8538, definitely not right. Length, very important. Beginner friendliness was in the right spot. And then 2383. So well, some of them were in the right spot. Some of them were most definitely not, though. Then 378. Yeah, that wasn't that far off. And for these sliders, 30, 30, 10, 30. So we'll go 25, 25, 5, 45. Try that. Turn on everything that matters. Okay, 27, 20. I'm not cutting 7 things. So this is going to be a size A game. Yeah. Let's roll with that. And of course, we're going to make this as good as we can. Actually, with the sounds, sound isn't very important. I'm actually going to cut a couple sound things. Sound is extremely not important for survival games. Which kind of is weird to me. You would think sound would be important. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I'm just thinking it depends on what kind of survival game it is, right? Some survival games you can hear stuff coming. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like Ark when you hear the T-Rex roar and you know that you need to run. All right, loading the Barbarian 3, Boots of a Champion, also lost money. I think I made too many add-ons, or it came out too late in Lone and the Barbarians 3's life cycle, but I wanted to make a add-on bundle. So Lone and the Barbarian 3. Now that they're all off the market, we can bundle these together. Lone and the Barbarian 3 Complete Edition. Okay, colored game manual. $23 profit. And we get an achievement for that, of course. And we have all kinds of space in my stockroom still. And it is set for the people who had concerns. My games are getting taken off the market automatically, and my stockroom is set to automatically sell excess stock, right? Because there's a couple people in the comments were like, "Oh, check your stock, check your stock. Don't worry about it. It's covered. We're good. We're good. Don't worry." I will at some point need to add more production rooms, so I do have to keep an eye on like my sales charts here and make sure there's no gaps, right? Yeah, Lone and the Barbarian 3, it's like pure profit, right? Because we had already made the games. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty profitable. Lone and 4, on the other hand, actually, that's not bad sales for an exclusive. Right? I mean, it's not amazing sales, don't get me wrong. All right, New Game Plus. And, okay, so in theory, I can make a handheld right now. And I think I'm going to. We're going to call this the, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a different name. Like, I've used Lucera Go, Lucera Mini, Lucera Pocket. And I'm just blanking on something else. How about the Lucera? I do want something different, though. I don't know, what's something that's small? Lucera Ant. Lucera Ant. Small but mighty. The ant is mighty. All right. Oh, wait. No, I want to wait because there's a better case available for research. Right? All right, let's continue development. We got bugs to work out and special marketing to do. Oh, complete edition needs some hype as well. Forgot about that. Pre-release for the press. Well, in the meantime, I guess I can do commission work with these folks. Keep them busy, right? Keep them occupied. I'm going to overhype this, though. It's only 70 to 90. Yeah, it's my first survival game. It's probably not going to be all that good, honestly. Case for handheld 5. This is the one we want, right? Yeah. And then we can make a handheld. Then we can make the Lucera Ant. I don't know if that's a terrible name or not, but I'm going with it. American campaign game. Lone and complete. Let's get that to 100 hype. Still 70 to 90. That's kind of expected. So self-distribution, because again, first survival game. And I mean, I know where to put the sliders, but it had 0 stars in it, right? And that matters. Still 92%, so I could have overhyped. Basically, as long as it's over 90, assuming your overhype goes through, right? So yeah, so overhype can fail 2 different stages. It can just not go through, right? You don't get the extra hype. And even if you do get the extra hype, if your game isn't 90% or better, your fans can be like, hey man, you overhyped this, but it's not that good. What the hell? Right? That's not what happened there, because it was good. All right, so what is neglected IP? Duel of the Wizards? Duel of the Wizards is a platformer, and I just released 2 platformers. Probably shouldn't have released those back to back. That was kind of dumb because they're both platformers. Alien Slaughterhouse, what are you? You are an action RPG. Yeah, we can do an action RPG right now. How up to date is my action engine? Is a good question that I should probably ask. It is not all that up to date. So let's change that. Let's get it up to date. Right? Simple solution. Any commission work here? What about here? Well, we got game reports, or at least one game report we can do here. right, so the case is coming. They're marketing loan in, which is good. All right, action engine is done. So sequel, Alien Slaughterhouse, right? That was the one. Pretty sure. Pretty sure this is gonna be size A. Well, a lot of features are gonna fit in an action RPG, I believe. And we'll go multi-platform again. I'm just gonna look how Macintosh is up to 14 million. Tapple has 26 million, so we're gonna stick with the Tapple for now. All right, there is new copy protection, so let's grab that. Everything looks good there. Turn on everything at 28 to 30. So new game plus, first new game plus. We have no stars in that yet, so it's expensive. It's going to take a little longer. It doesn't do quite as much as when you have more stars in it, right? So like new game plus does 60 and 60 right now. When it's full stars, it'll probably be like double that, I want to say. That's an approximation. I'm not sure, but I think it's somewhere around there. All right. So at this point, generally speaking, I'm going to fully invest into these games. Like I did cut a little bit of sound out of this game, I think. That'll happen from time to time, right? Right, don't go all in, but going all in's pretty much the norm now. Hey, Zombie Horde Survival's selling fairly well. That's good. But I just want to watch. I just want to watch these machines. Yeah, so they do have periods where they're idle. In the Park Baseball 2, lost money, but again, it was an exclusive. I expected to lose money on that. It's fine. And okay. So yeah, so I have plenty of production machines for my output right now. So I don't know if you noticed, but this just came out. So handheld's gonna have to get delayed just a little bit longer, just a touch longer. All right, so we still got bugs to work out there. We got marketing we need to do because we were busy marketing Lonan, and I'm a slacker. That's okay. I mean, I'm still waiting for the graphics and more importantly, the sound team. I guess I could improve durability on the Lucera 1 while I waited a little bit, right? Seems like decent use of my there free time. 80 to 100, that's what we like to see though. So we're going to do a demo, pre-release for the press really quickly here. Or where are you at? Alien Slaughterhouse 4. Alien Slaughterhouse the 4th. And then possibly Overhype. What am I thinking? Yeah, let's do Overhype. Let's do it. Probably not going to go through. It's probably just going to be a waste of $200,000 because that seems to be the norm nowadays. All right, and okay, so we also got to wait for this research. I mean, I don't gotta, but I'm going to. Overhype went through though, so it's actually gone through twice recently. Ooh, high, new high, new high, new high, high. I'm saying hi to the highs. And self-distribution. All right, I am very optimistic about this game selling really well. Again, first time with New Game Plus is going to hurt, but I think this is going to be 98%. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. All right, so what's next? What have I not made recently? I haven't made a puzzle game in a long time. So, all right. So we're going to make a sequel. Horror Wizards or Puzzlor? So the problem is both Horror Wizards and Puzzlor, they're both puzzle slash skill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Horror Wizards here. I'm going to change it to something else. Puzzle slash something else. I just got to see what works with puzzle. Skill, strategy, interactive movie, platformer, visual novel. So this one will be strategy. puzzle strategy for Horror Wizards. Because the reason I think, at least part of the reason why Puzzler didn't sell really well is because I released it shortly after Horror Wizards, and they were, like I said, both puzzle and skill, right? I feel like I need to shake it up a little bit. So this one's now puzzle and strategy. B plus for now, but probably going to end up being size A. Ooh, how's that engine doing, though? That puzzle engine. How out of date is it? It might be fine, but I'd like to know for sure. It's almost fine. We're one thing away, so it'd be really quick to update this. Like, super quick. In the meantime, let's do a demo for the Bo Jackson Experience 3. And you know what? I'm not even going to start commission work. I will do a game report because it's fast. But this engine's, it's going to be extremely fast to get finished, right? And boom, done. All right, so sequel. Horror Wizards. 7. Strategy. License. And of course, the Luch engine. Named this engine after myself. That's right, too. Because at that point, I was thinking about only having one engine. And obviously, I've changed course and I have many engines now. 25 to 20, I'm not cutting 5 things. This is going to be size A. All right, so let's market that up. Where are you at? And side note, I haven't really been paying attention to it, but my cash on hand has grown this episode, I think. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it's slowed. Like my rate of money going up is slowed, but I have done a lot of research, like hardware research, so kind of makes sense because they're like $500,000 each, I think. But I do think I have gained money. I mean, I guess I could just check. There's an annual balance somewhere. Isn't there? Finances. Yeah, finances probably the place to look there, Luch. So yeah, I made 13 million this year so far after losing 16 million last year. That makes sense. Last year wasn't great. And so the holiday season's coming up, so that's going to be good for sales for everything. That is going to be in the next episode. That's all for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.